we have another instance to the same purpose in that singular body of wanderers called gypsies, guys, who are the same people and preserve the same complexion, black people with negro hair and physiognomy. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, I want to reveal to you the hidden history of Europe, guys. At least one of the many parts of Europe's history that is hidden from not just the Negro, but from the entire world, guys. Okay, today we'll be focusing on the people known as the Gypsies. Okay, if you've watched Hollywood movies and you've seen the Gypsies depicted, 9 times out of 10 they are depicted as Caucasians, or a mix of Caucasian and some maybe Caucasian and Asian, something like that. They never reveal to you the truth of history, and this is done on purpose to deceive the Negro and the rest of the world into believing that everyone that has ever existed in Europe was a Caucasian, guys. Yes, okay, it's a very powerful line. They use it to push this lie that Europe was the cradle of the Caucasian race, which is not true, guys. Contrary to what the Caucasians today especially are pushing. When you look at Europe's history, you actually see dark-skinned people, Negro-looking people who lived there before the Caucasians eventually invaded and settled upon the land that we call Europe today, guys. Okay, so very powerful information right here. Here is the book we're going to be using on the screen right here, guys. It's called The Scottish Gypsies Under the Stuarts. The Stuarts were a line of kings, guys, Scottish kings. Okay, and guess what, guys, even though this video is not going to touch on them much, the Stuarts were a Negro royal bloodline in Europe, guys. Yeah, okay, whenever you hear the word Scotland or Celtics, these were black people, guys. Okay, but don't worry, we're not focusing on that today. I will make a different video for that one another time. Today we are focusing on the Gypsies as a people, guys. What were they? Were they a bunch of white guys? Well, let's see what this book says. Okay, so this book on the screen, The Scottish Gypsies Under the Stuarts, by David, let me zoom in a bit, David Macri, I cannot pronounce this name, Macrici, I think. This book was published in the year 1894. Can you see it right here, guys? Okay, 1894, so easily over 100 years old. All right, so let's go to page 1 in this book, guys. Scottish Gypsies Under the Stuart Line of Kings. Let's see what it says right here. Okay, so here we go, guys. Chapter 1. In considering the Gypsies of Scotland, one is met at the outset by the difficulty of ascertaining the exact sense in which the word has been used. He's telling you this word has not been used correctly all the time, okay? Now look at this, guys. The genuine gypsy, the original gypsy, what are they? Look, the swarthy. If you guys don't know the meaning of the word swarthy, I'm going to put a short clip right here. American Dictionary of the English Language. This book was published in the year 1828. This is volume 1. Okay, I want us to see the definition of the word complexion in this book. Okay, you can see complexion right here. Complexion means what? The color of the skin, particularly of the face, the color of the external part of the body or thing. Basically, when it comes to the human body or the body of any object, it has to do with the color of that thing. Okay, so guys, we have gone to the definition of the words swarthy. Okay, before we get to swarthy, let's see the definition of some of the words above. Let's start with this one, swarth, right here. Can you see swarth? Let's see what it means, guys. Okay, we're gonna read from number 1. Being of a dark hue, moderately black, tawny. The word tawny also means swarthy as well, guys. Think of the word tawny as a lighter shade of a dark color. Okay, like for example, you may have some light-skinned Africans today. Those light-skinned Africans would be called tawny people, while the darker-skinned ones are the true swarthy people. But guess what? They are both swarthy. Okay, swarthiness means what? Look at what it means. It means a dusky or dark complexion. Very important that we realize this. Now we are in the word swarthy. I want you to see what it says. It says swarthy, being of a dark hue or dusky complexion. Tawny, in warm climates, the complexion of men is universally swarthy or black. So when you hear the word swarthy, you are saying black. Okay, a black person is swarthy. Okay, so here is the second definition of the word swarthy. Here it is. Number 2, what is it? Black, as the swarthy African. So Africans are swarthy people. Okay, the word swarthy means black. Very important that you understand this definition. Okay, so there you have it, guys. That's what swarthy means. Dark complected, dark skinned people, guys. Okay, so let's get back to it. The genuine gypsy, the dark skinned or dark complexioned fortune telling Romani of our fairs and race courses is unmistakable. They're telling you, man, these gypsies were a swarthy people, dark skinned people, guys. Okay, don't ever forget the meaning of this word. Swarthy does not mean tan Caucasian, despite how many people keep saying that nonsense. No, it means black people, like the Negro especially, guys. Okay, but let's keep going. Okay, so the genuine gypsy, the swarthy fortune telling Romani of our fairs and race courses is unmistakable, meaning they're the ones that will run the, I guess, circuses and other fairs and celebrations, things like that. Okay, but they are swarthy people, guys. Okay, so let's keep going. Of our fairs and race courses is unmistakable, but what? But the term gypsy has been and is still loosely applied to many people of fair complexion. Do you hear that? Do you hear that, guys? Okay, so it has been and is still loosely applied to many people of fair complexion, telling you that no, these people, although yes, sometimes people call, you know, some fair complexion people, especially in these modern times, guys, they call them gypsies in our movies and stuff. The genuine gypsy, look at the genuine, the original, the genuine article, the original stock of the gypsies were what? Swarthy people, guys. Okay, but that term gypsy has been applied and is still loosely applied to many people of fair complexion. Fair complexion is the complexion of the Caucasian race. Okay, that's the color of their skin. They are either fair complexion or they are pale complexion, guys. These are the two terms that you will see when they are describing Caucasian people, guys. Okay, very powerful line right there, telling you, man, these gypsies, they were dark skinned people. They were not a bunch of white guys. Okay, but people have used that term gypsy to describe some Caucasians, okay, but it's not them. The original gypsies were a swarthy people. Let's see another book. All right, guys, so here we are in this book. It's called A Scripture Gazette. Let me zoom in. Okay, look at it, guys. A Scripture Gazette, or Geographical and Historical Dictionary of places and people mentioned in the Bible. Very powerful book, guys. Very powerful stuff, with maps, tables of time, weights, measures, and money, and a copious chronological table, guys. Okay, let's see when this book was published. It was published by a man named John Griffith Mansford, but let's see when. Here we go, guys. It's very important that we understand the years this book was written. These are not books that were written, you know, yesterday by someone who is trying to alter history. No, this stuff was written in 1829, guys. Okay, almost 200 years ago. In fact, we are in 2024 right now. So in 5 years, guys, this book would be 200 years old. That's powerful. Okay, all right, guys, so here we are on page 116. Very powerful line right here in this portion of the book, guys. The natives of Van Diemen's Land. Van Diemen's Land, that is Tasmania, guys, an island which is south of Australia. Okay, so the natives of Van Diemen's Land, also, although the farthest removed from the tropics of all the tribes of the vast region of New Holland. New Holland is Australia, guys. These are just the earlier names that Caucasians use upon these places. Okay, New Holland, Australia, Van Diemen's Land, Tasmania, south of Australia, guys. Okay, the natives of Tasmania also, although the farthest removed from the tropics of all the tribes of the vast region of Australia, and inhabiting latitudes, listen to this, inhabiting latitudes which in Europe show universally fair complexion. They're telling you that the regions of Australia and Tasmania. That if you go to the north, okay, in that very same latitude, it's in Europe, guys, that it's inhabited today in the modern time by a universally fair population. Okay, let's go down next page. This is talking about Tasmania. Our what? Are most decidedly Ethiopic, meaning they have the Ethiopian physiognomy, okay? Are most decidedly Ethiopic with the what? The Negro hair and physiognomy. Let's keep going. We have another instance to the same purpose, okay? Another people just like these guys in Tasmania, guys, okay? We have another instance to the same purpose in that singular body of wanderers called who? Called Gypsies, guys, who are the same people as those in Tasmania, Ethiopic people, a Negro people with Negro hair and physiognomy, okay, who are the same people and preserve the same complexion. Black people, telling you, the Gypsies, they look like the natives of Tasmania, guys. Black people with what? With Negro hair and physiognomy, guys, okay, who are the same people and preserve the same complexion, uninfluenced by season or by climate. Telling you that lie that you were taught in school, that when a race stays in a region of cold climates, that over time they evolve into Caucasians, is a lie, a filthy lie. That theory of evolution, guys, I'm going to make a video about the people who actually came up with it, okay, and the true purpose behind it, guys, to deceive the simple. And guess what? It was the Khazars who pushed that filthy lie, and they say it themselves in a book that I will show you guys in a future video very soon, guys. Very powerful stuff, guys. Yeah, it's a lie, okay? This book is telling you right here that the Gypsies, look, a singular body of wanderers called the Gypsies, that they have the same what? Complexion as the natives of Van Diemen's Land. That's Tasmania, guys. Yes, okay? Black people, Negroes, people with Negro hair and what? Negro physiognomy, guys, okay? Telling you right here that the Gypsies were never white people, that they were Negroes. Get this, guys, okay? Very powerful stuff right here. History is fantastic, guys. Don't listen to that nonsense you see on Hollywood TV. Stop. When I see people that like rely on the nonsense that the Caucasians put on TV, I feel so sad, because you are missing so much. 90%, I won't say everything, 90% of the history depicted by Hollywood in their movies and their TV shows, even their documentaries, are heavily edited to present a history where everyone in Europe was Caucasian. This is a filthy lie, okay? He's telling you about the Gypsies of Europe. And what were they? They had the complexion of the Tasmanians, okay? Negro people, guys. Very powerful stuff.